So we're gonna first just, actually we would want you to start on the back doing all that awareness stuff. So I'll just kind of repeat that stuff. So back of the neck nice and long, then shoulders nice and wide, then you tilt the pelvis backwards and forwards. You find that middle position, and then heels, knees, sit bones nice and lined. Then breath in, draw in, up, turn all that stuff on, engage the lats so we're nice and stable. Then engage, leg comes up into tabletop. And one of the things that we do want you to be aware of is this idea about the ribs connected to the pelvis in this position. Meaning that you're not letting the ribs kind of flare up like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so we'll imagine we did 10 of those guys and 10 of the tabletops up and down. Then you did the side kicks like this, so everything gets stacked nice and straight. And we'll imagine that you did all that stuff and you went back and forth 10 times, both sides. Then, with all that connectivity, so now we've taken away all that nice feedback and you have to figure out where you are in space. And so what we want you to do is that we want you to be able to really kind of separate moving the spine and shoulder motion. So now if I take the spine and I'm just going to try and move the spine into what we call the cat and the cow. So that is the cat, and then this is the cow. And what we want to make sure is that the upper part of the neck doesn't do that. We always keep this upper part of the neck long. So you kind of come into this, going back and forth, really kind of trying to move all the different bones in the spine. And we do this globally, and then we do it starting at the bottom, so that I start the wave at the bottom and let it slowly come up the body. And each of these we're doing 10. And then, after I've done 10, so I've done 10 of the global, and then I did 10 of the ones that start at the bottom. Then I do 10 of the ones that start at the top and bring the wave down. And this, for me, is the one that is the weirdest to really feel and figure out how to get there. And again, I'm making sure the back of the neck stays nice and long.
Mm-hmm.
Chest comes down, lower back comes down. So now I want to bring the arm or the shoulder girdle, really the scapular position into this. So as I'm doing this, I haven't really talked about it, but now I'm just going to move just my shoulders. So I drop the shoulder blades down, and then I bring the shoulder blades up. And essentially I'm doing, we did the H and the Y, right?
Yeah.
So essentially that's kind of what I'm doing, is I'm letting the shoulder blade move through that. And the more that you do and separate all these different things, the better. So, and I can take this now, and I can do the same thing standing. So I'm doing the cat, and I'm doing the cow. Same thing, and I can do the shoulders, where I'm just moving the shoulder blades. And then that lets me be more aware and stack everything. Okay. Does that all kind of make sense?
Well, good.